Hello everybody, and welcome to our review of Transformers Power to Prime's Blackwing! Another modernized Power Master who doesn't need anything to transform, can be part of a combiner, and be a duocon partner with Dreadwind from the same toy line. Only in jet mode though. Now, in raw mode, he looks a bit funky because his mass isn't as evenly dispersed as Dreadwind, because most of the core components of the vehicle mode end up in the upper body. Meanwhile, his lower body stays kind of plain, no pun intended, but this can be fixed by moving the horizontal stabilizers forward, like this. Now, for the robot fix, you just basically move these pieces forward, and they give him a more interesting look and can also function as seals for certain poses. When it comes to accessories, Blackwing includes a card, obviously like all part of Prime's figures. It says Blackwing, has this logo, and at the back it says Soulless Blackwing forges twisted machines to torture Autobots. Get a life, dude. Anyways, he includes the Prime armor, or the combiner hand here, in this very nice blue, and you can also remove this piece to add in a Headmaster or Prime Master and use this thing as a gun. The weirdest gun ever though. And as for other accessories, his real accessories are his dual blasters, which are pretty cool, though kind of small. Also not blast effect compatible. Kind of sad there. But yeah, overall not that bad. As for articulation, he has a ball joint at the head, so he can look everywhere and up really far. He has ball joints on his arms, so he can move them all the way. These wings get in the way, but he can do it. He's also got shoulders that can move like this, and also up like that. Bicep rotation, elbow bend that's over 90 degrees. Waist rotation, ball jointed legs that can move forward really far, back really far, and not that much out to the side. Has thigh rotation, knee bend, and that's about it. You can move this wing pieces around like this, like that, and even these like that, so you can give them a more dynamic or not so dynamic look depending on your preference. So overall, pretty good articulation. Now for size comparison, here we have him with Legends Class Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, Deluxe Class Dreadwing from the same line, Power to Primes, and last but not least, here we have him with War for Cybertron Siege Starscream. Overall, he's a pretty tall bot because of his wings, and obviously not bigger than Starscream, just like Dreadwind. Now to transformation.
Alright, now this is a jet mode. Blackwing here turns into an approximation of the well-known and iconic F-14 Tomcat, featured in several movies, but the most iconic, or well-known, is Top Gun, a classic of real cinema. Besides the epic choice of fighter jet, his colors are awesome and can move its wings forward and back like the actual jet. The only problem is they cannot lock on any place besides the back, like this.
So yes, the jet can move its wings forward and back, even up and down, because they're on ball joints. But yes, they do not lock in like this, like all the way forward. They do not lock in like that. Instead, they just like stay like that. That's like their maximum, so like crazy jet vibes. But yeah, pretty nice that they included that feature with this figure of all figures or characters. Now, for size comparison, here we have Blackwing with Bumblebee, Legends class figure. Then we have him with Dreadwind from the same line, pretty cool. And last but not least, here we am with Starscream from the Siege line. And now for how tall is the jet comparison. So we're just going to move these jets up like so. And there you have it. Then Blackwing is much taller than Dreadwind, or at least just a little bit. But still, Starscream will always be the tallest. After all, he's the commander of the Seekers.
The other two modes, like last time, they are an arm and a leg, to be used with a combiner. They're not bad, just uninteresting, if you don't add it to any combiner. In conclusion, this figure is awesome, and would recommend to those who like obscure G1 characters, and people who want a transformer that turns into an F-14 besides the Top Gun crossover figure. Personal score, 10 out of 10. Final score, 9 out of 10.